Hi Shivendoo, welcome to Topper Talks. So it's an initiative by Vedantu wherein we are exploring the personality of any and every achiever, right? So you are an achiever, so that's why you are here, and we are going to chat for next around 10 to 15 minutes to explore about with Shivendoo, that who Shivendoo is and how he has achieved so many things and how he is managing studies along with his extra activities, right? So that is the basic agenda. I hope you are ready for the same.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. So I am audible and visible to you clearly?
Sure.
Okay. So let's start with that. So firstly, Shivendoo, congratulations. I came to know that you have recently received one consolation prize for some event. So वहीं से शुरू करते हैं. Kindly let me know what was that event and what you have done because of which you have been awarded.
Actually, there was a competition held by IIT Roper along with RFR Foundation, that is Research for Researchers Foundation. So they were thinking that although we are using applications for video conferencing which are like Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Zoom and others, but why not have an app that is established in India, whose servers are in India, that we own the data that we produce. Right now we all know that if you are not paying for something, you are the product. So where is our data being sold to? So they had an initiative to kickstart the development of video conferencing applications in India.
Okay, great.
The competition was held for graduate students and others, but I also took part in it as a part of my startup. So I have my own startup, Binja Tech Private Limited.
What's the name?
Binja Tech Private Limited, as in binary ninja. So it's a name that I made up.
Let me know the spelling of the same. What is the spelling?
Yes, just a sec. I will put it in the chat box.
Okay. Okay, so it is fine. Yes. How many people are working in this organization?
So basically, I am the CTO of the organization and was not the director due to legal reasons. Okay. After that, there is a team of around 10 to 20 people working in Pune for our product development.
Okay.
Our main product is a service called Note My Mail, which is going to launch soon. So it's a revolutionary take on like mailing services and other services. So a completely centralized take on the likes of Google. Because if you go to someone like Google, you need to store all the data on Google servers. But you will get the choice on where to who to trust regarding your data, where to put your data.
Okay.
It's a new take on the platform of like collaboration suites and everything else. Okay. So for that, the development is being done. As for the video conferencing applications, it's just something that I've individually developed on my my free time or anything like that. So like Sundays, weekends and everything. Whenever I used to get time, I used to indulge in my like hobbies.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, sometimes like people ask me like, how do I know other languages as well? Like, how do I know a multitude of languages?
Okay.
The main reason for that is because I'm not a direct programmer. Rather, I consider myself a penetration tester. Okay. Or earlier back in the day when this was not a term, it used to be called ethical hacking and other stuff.
Okay.
So I started learning Python at around like in 6th standard, I think. After that, I gradually grew my interest in computer science, different languages and stuff, and I came to know that I love like discovering other applications, trying to find ways in. So I started playing like Google CTFs, bug bounties. I even am a bug hunter for Vedantu. So I started working in private programs as well as public programs, and after that I came to know about war games and CPFs. So basically these are online events that are held where you gain access to a system, submit the flag and get points. And on the basis of the point, you get rewards.
Okay.
So me along with my team of other people, mostly people who are based in East Coast, US East Coast or elsewhere. So we are currently in the top 10 leaderboard of the world CTF ranking.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why like in CTFs, you have to work with any language that is thrown at you. Like they can have a application in Go or in Python or in C or any like some kind of new abstract language as well. So therefore my concepts of fundamental programming became strong, and I now just like during this lockdown period, like physical obstructions and everything, I decided to develop those into like useful products, something useful for the society.
Okay, fine. Great to know that, Shivendoo. So you have just shared that you have started your journey from 6th class when you had learned Python, right?
Yes, sir.
You are in +1. So how much score you have got in your 10th class?
One thing here, like I didn't score much in my 10th studies because I did not pay much attention to it.
Okay.
I got full marks in maths, science, and nearly full in English.
Okay.
But languages, like I wasn't interested in languages a lot.
No issues, no issues with that. Yeah.
So it came to a total of about 83% in Maharashtra State Board.
Okay,
So
fine.
we had two languages.
Okay, so you are staying in Pune? You are staying in
No, I'm staying in Amravati. It's a town near Nagpur.
Okay, okay. And you are staying with your parents?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell me something about your parents also.
Yeah, so my father is currently in like the bulk computer supply, audio visuals and everything. So
Okay.
basically he's from kind of like the tech business industry as well.
Okay.
And my mother was a lecturer at a college nearby. So
Right.
it's like ITI, Polytechnic, government colleges and stuff. So like when she was teaching there, she used to teach me the concepts of like programming, like what she used to teach the college students and stuff. So like my mother is really my inspiration because she has done everything she can to like help me, even in my studies as well. Like if it weren't for her, I would not have progressed in academics. I only would have gone in like what I wanted to do. So she's like the peacekeeper of the house.
Okay. Great to know that. Okay. Then tell me, Shivendoo, why you are stuck up in +1, +2 preparation, or means why you are preparing for physics, chemistry, mathematics when you are so good in computers? Why you are not pursuing your career and your life in computers only? Like we have got so many examples of Bill Gates dropping, and we have got an example of Steve Jobs dropping and leaving his college, right? So don't you think that even if you would be entering into some college, sooner or later you would be ultimately leaving that place? So then why you are focusing on physics, chemistry, mathematics?
Yeah, actually, regarding that question, I also got an offer. Like the offer, like there's a name to it. I forgot because I did not pursue it at all. The offer was simple: take like $100,000 as a funding for your next startup and drop out of college.
Okay.
But I was like, no, I want to complete my education first because there are some things that education gives you, higher education gives you. That is a group of people, a group of like-minded people that you meet along in the journey.
Right.
I think is more important. And plus, like Steve Jobs dropped out from Reed University, not just any other university.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like getting to a good university is equally as important for me. So even right now, I'm trying to get other like a letter of recommendations and good scores in JEE as well. So like I can target IITs as well as like abroad universities.
Right. Steve Jobs had dropped from Stanford, right?
Previously was at Reed University too.
Okay, good.
That's where it is. Yeah, that's where it is, calligraphy classes and everything. Without that, there would be no fonts.
Yes, I know that. That the calligraphy font was the accidental thing which happened because he has learned that course or something like that.
Yeah,
As per the story. Yeah, and ultimately Microsoft had copied the same.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, back to Shivendoo now. So, Shivendoo, tell me that you are preparing for this physics, chemistry, mathematics at Vedantu. Now, tell me that how you came to know about Vedantu Olympiad School and how you got hooked up with Vedantu Olympiad School.
Okay. So, I will go in a slide of a flashback. I will tell you about my whole journey with Vedantu. So, it's a small one.
Yeah.
I will tell it in short. Actually, I was in like around like 6th or 7th. So at that time, like no one was in online education as far as I know. At that time, that was like in 2015 or 16 or so.
Right.
So like no one believed in such things. But what I did was, what I got to know was I have a subscription to a magazine called Digit. Coincidentally, Digit had an advertisement for Vedantu. Like not even an advertisement, they covered it for the next 10 upcoming and rising startups. So they covered
Okay.
Vedanta in that. I got to know about Vedanta. Then a friend of my father, then my father himself, he kept searching for different things. So he turned up with Vedanta, and my first teacher was, I remember it was Survi Gupta ma'am. So I learned vectors and other things from her in like 7th. I was
Okay.
starting to prepare for 11th stuff. I asked my elder brother, like not my real elder brother, my cousin elder brother who lives in UK. So he was currently at that time he was in first year. So I asked him what should I do for physics, because I had my mind set to physics. I still have it, still attached to physics. So I started preparing for it. And regarding Vedanta Olympiad school, it was a chance actually. You see, I was like poking around in the Vedanta's website and I saw like this apply for Volt thing. I clicked on it, I submitted my profile. My profile got whitelisted. I gave Volt. I even got rank 1 in Volt. After that, I came in Vedanta Olympiad school as well.
So was that rank a genuine one, or that was the brainchild of a hacker, an ethical
No.
hacker?
I am an ethical hacker. I never meddle in scoring systems, in financials or anything like that. No odd subjects.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I made like a promise to a Supreet sir who is like my friend at Vedanta. So I work with him. I promised him I will never do such things, and my parents also keep tabs on me. Like they don't need to, but still I tell them to.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Good to know that. Okay, Shivendoo. Now, as we know that Shivendoo is basically a tech guy, right, and is preparing for examination, particularly IIT, and it's really very good to know that you want to pursue IIT, because it is obviously good to get into something professional and getting a tag of you can say, or a branding, a backing of a branding, right? And then you would be exploring lot many options over there, lot many opportunities would be coming to you via IIT also if you would be entering over there. No doubt about that. So that's a fantastic thing which you are planning, right? So tell me something. I came to know that your organization is doing something with Reliance also. So what is that?
Yeah. So basically, as I developed this video backbone, which was not existing at like an earlier stage. So basically, it's based around the concept of peer-to-peer. Right now, what you use in video conferencing is you get your video to a server and the server relays it to everyone. But what my idea and my application was based around was peer-to-peer. That means no servers at all. That means less costs for an organization. So actually, I had a meet with Mr. M.M. Sharma and Mr. J.D. Yadav. So he was the ex-vice chancellor of ICT. And along with that, M.M. Sharma is like the mentor of Dr. Raghunath Mashalkar sir. So he is the current chairperson of Reliance Innovations. So I also met him last year. So he was very interested in my video tech. So that's why we have ongoing talks with Geomic as well for integration into their backbone.
Okay. So that means someday you would actually be contributing to Reliance product also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to know that. Okay, Shivendoo, anything exciting other than all this? Everything is exciting actually. So anything which you would like to share from your side, which listeners would be enjoying, or it will be good for them to know?
Well, I would like to say one thing. Like, Physics Galaxy is awesome. Like, that's a really awesome book that I really enjoyed.
Okay.
And I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
Okay. Fine. Great. Good to know that. One last question. What do you think is the USP? One USP
Of Vedanta.
Yeah.
I think the fact that we get to connect to all the teachers and discover everyone without actually going to some physical institution or whatever. Where I live, it's difficult to get good coaching. It's literally difficult. There's no island. There's no ICAD is there, but I'm not going to give an opinion on that. Had bad experiences. After that, also local coachings are not that good. But at Vedanta, I found teachers and even people my batchmates and everyone, I'm like, they are more of my friends than even people that I met in real life. So I get that Vedanta is like an extension to me. So it's a part of me now. That's why I think the main USP is you get to discover the best of everything, no matter where it is.
Okay, great to know that. So, you have got any brother or sister? Any elder brother or younger brother, sibling, any sibling?
No.
No. Okay. Fine. So, good to talk to you, Shivendoo, and I hope someday we will be seeing your name in some newspaper also, that Wizkid from India did this particular thing, right? And that will be a wonderful day for us, for all of us, because we personally feel that, of course, you are doing a great thing. Although I have heard many things from academics also, that he might have had our question paper, he might have done this and that, all those things.
I never do that. I assure you, I never do that.
You are scoring something like which is beyond the expectation of any of the teachers, right? And the gap between the first ranker and you is so huge in some of the tests that people often say that, okay, because he is a Wizkid in computer, he must have gotten access to the question paper in advance. So these are the rumors. These are the rumors which I have heard, right? Although I never pay any heed to that. That's why I am talking to you. But again, I would frankly suggest you one thing. You are a very nice person, right? And you're very intelligent kid also. Always, like you have just said that that you have promised that you won't be doing anything bad or something like that. Stay on that line only. Do whatever good you can do for the society, for yourself, for your parents, for any organization, right? So stay on the positive path only, because you have got the power of brain which you are using in exploring something in software or computers. So keep on that track only, but with positivity. That is really very important, right? And I would love to see you reaching on to great heights in this manner only, right?
Yes, sure.
Thanks for thanks for coming on this Topper Talks, and we will meet again someday where you would be achieving something great again, right? Because this was good, which you had shared that you got a consolation prize in a competition where all engineering colleges and their students were participating, right? So good to know that, and all the best for your journey. I hope Vedanta would be helping you in one way or the other wherever you would be moving, right? Tell me.